Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm going to show you guys how to use MetaTrader 4 on your Android device. And you guys can see maybe this is a little better than the other one. But I'm just going to open up MetaTrader 4 like we downloaded on the iPhone. And we're just going to look at this and add our broker. So to add our broker, it's a little bit different. And we're just going to hit this little 3-bar thing at the top left-hand side, which is going to be on your left-hand side. So when you're looking at it, and let me just hit this real quick, and then so it's going to bring up this screen, which is going to be your manage account, and manage accounts is right here. So then you're going to click on that. And this is where you're going to be able to manage your actual accounts and whatever accounts you guys have going. And from there, you can hit the plus button. And the same thing like the previous one, you're going to click the middle one, open a personal demo account. And if you guys are syncing your real accounts, which I'm going to show you in the next module, you guys want to click this down here at the bottom, log into an existing account, and this existing account is where you're going to use your number and the password that you create for your JAFX account. So you're going to click this one for right now, just make your demo, and right there you can find your broker, and then you're going to search JAFX and JAFX, and so it's going to bring up this, and then you're going to click this and bring up that, and similar to the other one, you're just going to set all of your information. So you're going to set up your phone number, your email, and the leverage would be 1 to 500, and also the deposit. And I suggest setting up your deposit to what you're actually going to put in your account when you start. So if you're going to put $100 to start with, then put $100 in your demo account. If you're going to start with $10,000, put $10,000 into your demo. So whatever it's going to be, even if it's $20, I think is the minimum for JAFX. But definitely set this up. And I have this on an old Galaxy Note 3 that I used to use for this, and but I don't use anymore. So that's pretty much all you guys need to know for setting up the actual demo account. And now I'm going to just bring up back to the home screen where all the quotes are. And so if you guys want to add these quotes and these pairs to your phone, right, you're just going to hit the plus button. Let's see, the plus button. This is kind of weird, so usually you just hit the plus button, and or this as well, that little arrow key right here, this little pencil as well. Sometimes you have to go through here and actually search your actual pair, but with that being said, it's not that hard. And then once you find your pairs and you select them, then you have all of your open pairs right here. And then you guys can obviously go here and you guys can open up the chart here from your MetaTrader 4. And also, if you open up the chart, it's going to look like something like this on your smartphone, or your Android rather. And when you go in here on your iPhone, I'm just opening up my iPhone right now. And when you open up your iPhone, it looks a little bit different, and it's a green and white chart, and your other one is just this white regular chart. So with that being said, it's pretty simple, and you guys have all of your options down here. I'm going to switch over to my iPhone, which is still kind of the same and a little easier to navigate, but I'm going to show you guys quotes, obviously, which is down here, this little arrow key, and it shows you all the live quotes. Then you're going to have your your charts, the charts you're watching, and then you guys are going to have your trades, and that's going to be all the trades you're in and the history as well. You're going to be able to see down here is going to be your little history button, and I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get that to focus in. All right, well, that's not going to focus in. But and then to the right of the history button is your settings, and you guys can follow along because it literally says it on the bottom of your phone right here, and it's going to be all of those little buttons on the bottom. And yeah, so that's kind of the rundown of MetaTrader 4. And when you have your quotes open like this, you guys, the last thing I want to leave you guys with is that you guys, when you open this up, and you guys can hit the chart or whatever you guys want, and then once you click on the chart, actually this, hold on 1 second. Oh, here we go. So I didn't click on the ECN pair, but make sure you're clicking on the ECN pair, and when you click on an ECN pair, that's going to bring up the button trade at the top, and this is how you place your trade. So once you bring this up, guys, this right up here, when you click on market execution, depending on what I tell you guys to do, whether it's a buy or a sell, and then you guys have your limits and your stops. So your limits and your stops are going to be, whether it hits that point, which is a limit, and then it drops, or it hits that point and goes up, or it's going to be, the stop where it goes there and then passes through on either or. So then you have your lot size right here. So you have your lot size. And this is where you guys can set how much you want to place on each trade. That's the lot size. So then under that, you're going to have your price. And your price is going to be the price that you guys want to enter the trade at. Unless you're doing a market execution is the only one that you're going to do. When you enter, you're going to enter where you enter into the actual market. So if you place a trade at 0.0001 and you hit market execution, you're going to enter at that place. And depending on where the price action is, you'll be somewhere in between that. So with that being said, then you're going to move down to your stop loss. Your stop loss is the second one. And again, I'm on the iPhone. And let's see if I can pull up my Android real quick so I can show you guys what it looks like. Just log in. And so all right, so it won't let me log in because that phone's not in service. But anyway, so then you're going to put in your stop loss, and your stop loss is, again, what I explained earlier. If you guys didn't see, go to the first or second video where I explained stop loss, and that'll show you. But your stop loss will be basically where you want it to cash you out in case, for that risk management, and you want it to stop you out. And then you also have your take profit, and your take profit is where you're betting the market is going to go to. And so if we're on a sell, and we think it's going to go down 40 pips or 50 pips, you can set that take profit. And what that does is it allows you to be hands-free in the market. So you can set all of this stuff on your phone while you're not watching it and you're at work. And by doing that and looking at the proper trends in the market, you guys don't actually have to watch your phone 24/7. So that's really cool. And that is one of the cool things about trading. And it really sets you free from just trying to, sit there and glue your eyes to the phone. So instead of doing all that, that is how we run it. So with that being said, guys, thank you for jumping on this call. And don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already, so you guys get instant messages sent out every time that I make one of these